never know. You never know. All right, folks. Dave Olney here. You never know. And it's a beautiful late spring day. Mid-spring, I guess it is. Okay, so it's the allergies, or the bugs are winning. The bugs 22, humans nothing. But that's just at halftime. Okay, this past week, I played on the West of the West train tour, which was big fun. I mean, it was really nice. Thanks to Charlie and Sarah and Rick Shea, Christy McWilson, John Doe, and of course, Dave Alvin. And Dave Alvin is my hero. So I leave it at that. Everybody was good. And Christy McWilson does this. All the songs she did were cool, but does this song called Potter's Field. It's like so on another level. So everybody did a good job, and I mentioned Robbie Folks. So played with him in Denver. Had a nice time talking with him. Okay, enough. Get over it. We're moving on. You play on the train. It's speaking of moving on. They got it set up so the microphones, and you're in the train trying to play, and it's a trip, but it was fun. Okay, let it go, Dave. Saturday, May 9th, Balsam Mountain Inn, in the round with Malcolm Holcomb and Dana Kurtz. Okay, here's the lovely poster by Mark Pickles Gherkin. Okay, and then the Bluebird Cafe in the round with Brock Zeman from Canada, Samantha Crane, and Will Kimbrough. And I am told that this is a half gherkin, but it's, a rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. Okay, there you go. And what else? I wanted to mention this. Look at this. I haven't even heard this yet. It's a recording that Sergio Webb has done, and I can't wait to hear it. And
yeah,
turn that way to see the poster. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got some. Sergio's on it. Fran Breen on drums. Okay, that's cool. Julie Christensen. Yeah. This is going to be really, really, really good. Okay. So let's do the sonnet. Sonnet time. It's sonnet time, and we're up to, oh God,
number 20.
Number 20. 20. Okay. At my birth, I did not have a past. Tomorrow was all that could be seen. The future was a giant shadow cast. My life was all will be with no has been. Relentless time flew by without a rest. Days and nights were merely so much noise. The moment came, but I was unimpressed when past and future hung in equipoise. The weight of what has been now tips the scale. Yesterday has all the heaviness. Tomorrow seems so light and frail. The past is more and more, the future less. More precious than has been and will be. Now is must be everything to me. That's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And I got to use the word equipoise. And so don't mess with me. Okay, so we're now up to, in our waltz through CDs of the past, we're up to Omar's Blues, which was done on a label, Dead Reckoning, that was it was Karen Kane and Kevin Welch and others of the Dead Reckoners group doing, you know, running their own label. And I was really proud of this record and glad I got a chance to do it with them. Okay, this is Omar. It's called Omar's Blues, and Omar in it is Omar Khayyam, that wrote the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. And I sort of pictured this guy in various sort of modes. And this one, he's a baseball fan. All right, here we go. Omar's Blues number 2. Omar dug in his pockets and then he said, I got some good news and bad news, my friend. The bad news is bad, let's skip over that. The good news is good, but it's a trifle thin. It's a trifle thin. It's a trifle thin. Yeah. The good news is good, but it's a trifle thin. He said, I've asked all around, but nobody knows where in the world the wind goes when it blows, and why in the world it does what it does. But that's exactly my point, and it just goes to show, it just goes to show. It just goes to show, oh yeah. It's exactly my point, and it just goes to show. Well, DiMaggio's gone from the house of Ruth, but Omar remembers the days of his youth. The crowd and the noise, the power and the poise, it's just a sad story told from the broadcast booth, from the broadcast booth, from the broadcast booth. Rizzuto is crying in the broadcast booth. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Omar dug in his pockets and then he said, I got some good news and bad news, my friend. The bad news is bad, let's skip over that. The good news is good, but it's a trifle thin. It's a trifle thin. It's a trifle thin. Oh yeah. The good news is good, but it's a trifle thin. I said the good news is good, but it's a trifle thin. The good news is good, but it's a trifle thin. Whew, all right. All right, Omar's Blues number 2. Okay. In Omar Khayyam's poem, there's a spot where he's talking about these sort of mythological figures from Persian history, and I can't remember the names. But I thought, how would that be? How could you transfer that to a different time? I thought, okay, maybe old baseball heroes, DiMaggio, Ruth, Phil Rizzuto even gets in there, and yeah, so that's where that came from. The whole these Omar songs were just kind of a way of reworking the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, as if it needed it. But I'm always just trying to be helpful. Okay. And besides, Omar's dead. What does he care? So, I think I covered everything, and nobody got hurt. But Miller, I thought that you were going to sing. Miller, are you alive? Hey. Call a doctor. God, you're the laziest dog in the world. He's all right, ladies and gentlemen. Miller's staying in the game, but he sure is a heavy sleeper. You never know. You never know.